Homelessness in New South Wales means that every night thousands will sleep on the streets, while the state government will spend tens of millions of dollars every year to accommodate homeless people in hotels and motels. Welfare groups say that money desperately needs to be redirected and invested in more public housing.
Hundreds of homeless people are given food at this Sydney church. After they leave, many have no idea where they'll end up for the night.
Talking to a mother in our free restaurant right now. She was moved from place to place. She ended up in a motel. The government found her a place. Because of her lifestyle, things were very difficult, so she had to give up the house they gave her, and now she's back in motels again.
Increasingly, the New South Wales Government is using hotels and motels as emergency accommodation, and it's spending millions doing so. In 2010-11, it cost the state nearly $30 million, about 6 times more than 10 years ago.
It's not the most judicious use of this money. There will always be a need for absolute crisis accommodation, but we could do a lot better than what we're doing.
The government defends the spending. In a statement, Housing New South Wales says it's very mindful of the costs of providing temporary accommodation and makes sure that people receiving it make finding a place to live their top priority. Welfare groups say the money would be better spent elsewhere and much more is needed.
We should be investing long-term in much more public housing, and we could use this money, for example, to place people in private rental with support services to enable them to gain independent living.
To be put up in a motel for a couple of days does actually nothing for your situation. It's like a band-aid on a cancer. All you're doing is giving them somewhere to sleep for tonight, but what about tomorrow night and then the night after?
Tonight, more than 2,000 people will be sleeping on the streets around the state. Ashley Raper, ABC News.